bandits were already around, and they've already written letter to the local government chairman that they were coming to invade the whole place, that is the whole area we were. It's just like their people are now gaining more courage, more morale to just come out to
commit crime and do anything. But is it how are we in the center of excellence? And a lot of areas, people actually have to provide their own security. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Men We Sabi. And yeah, you know where it is. It's Obinna once again, and I am with the fan favorite.
Marvelous. My innocent self. Still remain my innocent self.
I don't know why I keep saying that innocent self.
I'm innocent.
And I know a thief will never say I'm a thief, so I'm not surprised. So, you guys have been watching our videos and would like to appreciate your diligence in that, and also for proposing questions like the one we'll discuss today. So, without wasting time, people have asked us that the insecurity going on in Nigeria
is becoming too much.
How are we staying safe as men with Sabi?
How we have been escaping it?
Yeah, not even let's not even say safe because we are not safe. How have we been escaping it? So I would like Marvelous to go first. Let's start from the fact that the general insecurity in Nigeria, which is the terrorism, the theft, kidnapping, and everything. Yes. In that aspect, how have you managed to avoid it? Because I remember that you were in Sokoto. Was it Sokoto for like 11 months?
No, just say 1 year.
1 year and in 2021.
And I did not die.
Yeah. So how did you keep safe? Let's even start from there. How did you keep safe during your period in Sokoto, which is the north?
Thank God you kind of reminded me of that experience. If you just mention the north, anybody you are telling will just be like, yay, we've lost him, he's lost.
Exactly.
But anyway, I actually survived because I simply play to the rules and regulation of the states. Let's put it that way. But there are a lot of people that were not that fortunate, you understand? And things happened. But are you trying to say the northern side? Because you just striked me directly and said Sokoto.
No, why I'm asking you about Sokoto is that, of course, like you said,
so that it does not look.
No, like you said, a lot of people already have that mindset that the northern part of Nigeria right now, it's not the safest place to be in.
Not.
You understand? So I've been interested in, okay, like, let's say nothing really happened to you. That's what you are here. But were there stories where you are there? Were there things that you heard or something like? Were there things happening that showed you that, oh, this place is not really, really, really safe? Although maybe immediate surrounding was safe, but the core north, maybe it was not safe. Were there things that happened that?
Well, to be serious and to be sincere, a lot of things happened. Like the one that happened, I was like, I'm going home. I'm going to my mother's land. I'm going to my father's land. The next day was the incident that happened that we heard that bandits were already around, and they've already written letter to the local government chairman that they were coming to invade the whole place, that is the whole area we were. And I was like, mommy, I'm going home. That night, I said I was going home.
Wait, did you see the letter?
I was going home.
Just
no, now you know that you always hear all these things. It was like, I was going home that day. The rest of us too that were there were like, everybody were going home. But like I said, I was safe then because I happened to stay in the military environment. Okay. But even in the military environment,
because we hear stories. Yes, we hear stories that.
But let's just say I was a little bit safe then because I was there. But it is not a guarantee. You understand?
If you want to be safe, go inside military this and go and live there.
In this country, it is not a guarantee. If you live with a policeman. The trending news now about the police couple that they killed, and then no, not police. I think they were army. The soldiers, military couples that they killed and just beheaded them.
Oh, that was in recently. The east?
Yes, now in the east recently. It's not up to 2 weeks now.
Okay. Yeah, I heard about that.
So it is whether you're a police officer, you are this, you are that. Security still affects everyone. So
and I'm happy that you mentioned the army couple, because like you said, I mentioned the north first.
Yes.
But I was still coming to the fact that even if the north is not safe, is the, let's say, east safe? Because right now the unknown gunmen, as they call them, because my dad is in the east and he keeps sending me news releases, videos and everything. You understand? So generally the country is in a state where safety is not really assured. And you know what I keep wondering is that now you are back in Lagos. Again, Lagos is relatively safe, but is it that safe? So I would even like to share my experience from here. Like, okay, I've been in Lagos for the past how many years? So I've noticed that recently, a lot of things that you really hear about are happening now. Because
right?
I met, yes, in December, I think December 17th, I was robbed on my way to work. And you know, it was not like it happened like in the middle of the night or maybe around 3 a.m. This thing happened by 6:05.
It's just like there are people who are now gaining more courage, more morale to just come out to
commit crime and do anything.
And do anything.
But is it moral or are they desperate?
I just feel this would actually be thrown to the government. I just feel they feel, well, before they will come out, we have done what they want to do, and nobody is actually interested in the security.
This thing you said now is another thing I thought about this morning. I thought of it that how are we in the center of excellence, and a lot of areas people actually have to provide their own security,
right?
You understand? We have the police. We even have something called the Lagos State Neighborhood Security Corps. That LNSC guys.
Yes,
and
yes.
I don't know if they've been disbanded or if they are still effective, but I know that since that neighborhood is in their name, their job was to be securing neighborhood. But I can't even remember the last time I saw somebody wearing the uniform. Yes. So about the Lagos State Neighborhood Security Corps, I believe that these guys' jobs were to secure the neighborhood, and
just like it is in their name.
Imagine that the same area I was robbed, a month later, somebody else was robbed and killed in that same spot I was robbed. Now, imagine if this has happened to me.
That's sad.
You understand? Because people keep saying, oh, he was engaging with the thieves and trying to drag or whatever. But this is somebody's hard-earned property that they are about to make away with. I don't understand what people meant by it was dragging with them. That's why it was shot. That aside, now that these things have happened to me, you understand, I've experienced it countless times. Yes.
Who lives in Lagos that have not experienced
that kind of thing?
You were even talking about how they robbed you. A few weeks ago, I think about 3 weeks ago too, I was also robbed in this Yanoworo, somewhere close to that place too. They collected all my belongings.
So the point is now that what do people do? Like, for example, how do you stay safe? Because you go out in the morning, you come back at night. What are the methods? Are you with cutlass when you are going? Do you carry halogen lamp? What do you do to stay safe?
Well, I don't know, but I think the first thing I should say, if you're a religious person, you pray first before you leave in your house. Then apart from that, I think you should just be security conscious. That is the first thing I'll say. You should just be security conscious. What I mean is this: if you know your area is a place whereby such thing happen, like my own area, that I know that if you just go and come outside around 5 o'clock last song, you have lose. You understand? Then you should try and don't come out by that time. With that, at least you can be, lesser. You can reduce the chances of you being robbed. Are you getting me? And if you're in a place, like if you know your area, a place where they pickpocket, like I told you I was robbed at Yanoro. If you're in a place whereby you know that they pickpocket, they snatch things very, very fast, then you can as well try, when you get to that place, all your belongings, if it's to put them in your front and back them, or hug everything and walk with them in your hands. You understand? Those are little ways you can at least, stay safe. And if you're in a place, like I was watching a video, they said they were robbing in a particular place, and I saw somebody videoing and was going to
look at what
why would you do that? Why would you do that? You understand? So if you're in a place where you know that something is happening and you are going there to want to cover what is happening, and you saw people running, because in that video people were running and she was going towards the place. I was like, no, you are risking your life. Don't you like yourself, or don't you love yourself? You understand? So I think if you can follow these little principles, you can at least stay safe.
Reduce your chances.
You understand?
It is not guaranteed. Yes, because when you say safe, it's like, oh, when you do this, you will not fall into the hands. Because
it is not guaranteed.
You can still, yes, but
it is not guaranteed. But at least you can reduce the chances of you being.
And I would also like to add that somewhere where I'm staying, a lot of people, like I say, they invest in their own security. So when they come to meet you that, oh, security money, you look at it that this one to come and collect 1,000 naira from me, 1,500 from me. But I feel, I don't know if armed robbers come, whether those security can,
can actually fight.
But to some extent, at least when those ones are mounted at maybe the beginning of the street and at the end of the street, there is still a bit of that sense of security, you understand? And like you said, timing matters, you understand? These days, a lot of people have phone already, so there's no point that, oh, you want to go and watch match in the middle of the night, then you come back home by past 10. Because I know that, like I was saying before, prevention. I know when I come home by past 10 to 11, watching Champions League match, and I'm not even afraid. But these days, once it's 9 and I'm not at home, my mind starts.
So that boils down to that security conscious. Just be security conscious. Once you are that, you've reduced your chances of being.
Apart from the locality, now let's talk about Nigeria in general. What I will advise anybody that is afraid of their security is that avoid unnecessary travels. I know it's impossible for some people to avoid it. You understand? Impossible. But if the time has passed that you are going from Lagos to Anambra for wedding,
or to see somebody.
You understand? Yeah, all those things, all those times are gone. No. You understand? Because you are increasing the chances of falling into the hand of miscreants. So these days, avoid unnecessary travel, because I can't even say everybody should go and take flight now, because flight is even expensive. You understand? And the train now that people were thinking is safe now. It's no longer safe.
It has been shown to us that you can't be safe in this country. You can only reduce your chances of falling into the hands of the wrong ones. That is just what we can say. So our questionnaire, whoever asks that question, you can understand that you can't be safe
100% safe right now.
100%
and that's the
in
truth.
this
because
country.
Even I noticed that these days,
there's no two ways
you even rarely see police at night. When I see police now, early morning.
I think there was a day we were coming back from a place. I was like, do these police people walk overnight? And you were like, you don't know, you doubt, because it was around that 9 and the whole road, no checkpoint, nothing. I was like, so if somebody kidnapped me last time and put me in a booth, even if I'm shouting, nobody will hear. That is how it just go.
Remember something else. I think Lagosians and Nigerians should be there should be what their brothers keeper. Understand? Because watcher. You see somebody was narrating an experience to me that he was at the bus stop and some guys brought out knife and he was like engaging with them and people were just passing.
But do you know that is actually a problem we can still discuss in further videos?
Yeah, because it could be
a plot. Like, I've been in a place whereby they rob. They are robbing. You understand? Though I was passing, I'm new in the area, so I just saw the guy he was showing knife. I was like, what are they doing? Are they acting? No, seriously, I was like, are they acting? He was pointing a dagger to the lady with bags. And before you know, people were looking, market people, other danfo drivers, conductors were around there. Before you know, he collected what he collected from the lady. I was not trying to pay attention, so that
free.
And went. I was like, all these people, are they not seeing it? Then later, people were now telling me that you want to go and talk, they will come for you next. They will do this, they will do that. I was like, so it has gotten to this. So you see what we are trying to say? You can't be too safe, because even your brother that you are believing to be your keeper could be one of them. Could be one of them. So you can't be 100% safe in this country. The best thing you can do for yourself, one, is to be security conscious. Avoid unnecessary travels that will cause you one thing or the other. And thirdly, be your brother's keeper.
To some extent,
keeper.
Yes.
You understand?
So that's all we can take on today's episode of Men with Sabi. So Marvelous, thank you very much for coming on this.
It's always me. So if you have any other ways, you can tell them. If you have any other method you have been keeping safe,
suggest them.
You have been laying low. You can just drop it to the Men with Sabi, so every other person can see that and then learn from it. No experience is a waste here. Yeah. You understand?
All right, guys. Till another time. I mean your boy Obinna.
And still your innocent self, my innocent self, Marvelous. Don't forget to share this video to as many people that might need it. Peace.